Hi, I'm composer, flutist, and teacher Nicole Chamberlain. I am now accepting students into my studio. I've had a big crop of students graduate and they're going off to college and to do all these amazing things. But that means I have openings. So I am taking flute students and composition students. Uh, all I require is that you are genuinely interested, work every week, come to a lesson every week, once a week, every week. Make that commitment. Things come up, but you know, commit to every week. Um, and I will teach from beginners and up. As long as you feel like there's something for me you can learn, as long as I feel like I can teach you something, we'll try it out. Um, so, how does that work? Well, I have in-person lessons in my home. If you live in Atlanta, really around the Doraville, Chamblee, or Tucker area, I'm pretty local to you, or even Norcross. If you don't live in that area and you still feel like I would be the teacher for you, I do teach online. We've all had to. I was doing it before this all happened, and I have continued to. And we've made it work, and it's been an enriching experience for all of us. We've had to be very creative, but we've been able to do it. And I've also used it for my private students that don't feel 100%, and so we do a Zoom lesson instead. Or if transportation is a problem because mom forgot to tell dad, um, those kind of things, Zoom's been great to step in for. Or someone's just been. I've had one student once that visited their family in the Philippines for a whole summer, but we were still able to have lessons every week. So whatever works. We can do either or. I offer 30-minute lessons. I offer 45 minutes and 60 minutes for once a week. We can definitely work on beginner stuff. We can work on preparing for auditions. If you're preparing for an audition, it would be best if we were committed teacher and students. Because just working for a couple of times before an audition isn't going to give you the results you want. It needs to be a long-term relationship working with a teacher. Uh, but I still love preparing for those things, and we can do it definitely. Uh, my students have sat principal in all-state band and all-state orchestra here in Georgia. Always district honor band, and they've made like Atlanta Wind Symphony and Emory Symphony and the local youth symphonies in town and the Wind Symphony. Um, so if that's something you want to work towards, yes, definitely we can do all those auditions. I'm familiar with that process. If you're just learning to learn, just as good. I love that too. My students have studied. Most of my students that are studying with me now have studied with me since they were like 8 or 9, and now they're going off to do these amazing things. I've had students that are now doctors and lawyers and architects and engineers, and then some that are band directors and performers and freelancers and all these things. So let's uh, let's get together and start learning how to play this flute, or if you want to do composition, or if you want to kind of do both. Comfortable doing those things, all of you will learn music theory. So just because you're just doing flute doesn't mean you're going to learn how to apply theory to help your flute playing get better. We'll learn the basics. We learn the fundamentals. We'll learn standard rep. We'll learn non-standard rep. We'll learn rep that's new. We'll we can learn how to write. So even if you've never written, I usually ask my students to do a little bit of it, whether that's writing a cadenza to your Mozart concerto, or if it's just writing a solo for yourself, or something for me to play. If you don't want to play it, yeah, totally. Everybody can write music. It's just a little daunting, but you can start on flute if you want. So contact me. I'll be happy to send you a sample of my contract, my rates. I'm not just saying it in the video just in case they change if this video is long. Um, But yeah, you can always, and so we can just email, we can talk about the specifics, arrange a schedule. My schedule is very flexible, especially in these times. Um, but as I start performing more and traveling again, we'll have to be a little more look at the schedule down the line then. But hope to talk to you soon. Email me. We can talk. Uh, we can have a phone call um, and see what we can come up with. But hope to see you soon.